This is the director's commentary of The Unknown. My plan was to create a short film in a horror genre about a lonely kid experiencing extraordinary things at home while he was all alone. Then he is taken under control by a creature he has never met before and abducted to experiment on it. I inspired by films called Insidious and The Conjuring. The first scene was intended to introduce us to the main and the only character. Also, in the beginning of this short film, the character opens a new page. In this case, the book is his life, and opening a new page is to show to the audience that he wants to make a new fresh start. But he does this 3 times, so he's opening a new page repeatedly.
I use
And this means
dramatic
that
piano
he's trying to
music
make a
at
new
the
start,
back
but
to
unfortunately he's not
create
able to.
much
And then
more
he's giving up
dramatic
and closing the
unknown
book.
atmosphere. The character is at home all alone and goes down to make a food to himself. In the next scenes, we are able to see his journey down to kitchen, and then he's putting the trash outside, but he's leaving the door open. Lights are shut down from nowhere, and he didn't know the reason of it. Then he turned to lights and checked it out, and he didn't know what to do, so he got a match in the dark, and he looked around, and the same door opened from itself and shut down again. Then he dropped the match. Then he quickly got the key of the door and ran into the door so he could lock it to be in a much more safe place. And while he was going down back, he didn't close any of the lights because he knew there's an unknown creature that he won't be able to see around him. Then he knew that he needed to protect himself. That's why he quickly went to the shack and got the axe. And he also was quite scared, didn't know what is going to happen, so that's why he's a bit scary when he opens the door. He woke up in the middle of the street in a wheelchair. And he also woke up, he had a stamp on his arm, and the stamp means the union of the spirit with the body surrounded by lights. And in this case, there's 2 different lights, red and blue. In this case, red represents bad and the blue represents good. And in this case, the scene is half by a half. He had no idea what to think, what to do. And then he woke up by the sound of thunder. And that's all we know.